Hey T Squad, welcome to my channel. My name is Angelo from T Squad RVing. Today, you may not even want to watch this video, or you may find this video very boring, but this video is for those who have a Hensley Hitch, or those who are installing a Hensley Hitch, or those who are looking to purchase a Hensley Hitch. I do want to know, I do not work for Hensley. I do not get paid from Hensley, but I just want to share the experience that I had installing the Hensley Hitch. I installed it the way I was used to install the Hensley Hitch, and I just wanted to show you what it's like to install the Hensley Hitch. So don't take it from me. Install this at your own risk. Hope you like this video, and please leave a comment in the comment section below and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I think it's over there or over here somewhere. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for joining me. My name is Angelo from T Squad RVing. Today, this is the day. I'm not talking about the heat and the dark shirt and the heat and the humid. I'm talking about today is the day we install the Hensley Hitch. Stay tuned, here we go. So let's start by talking about, I don't know what packages they have. I just was talking to someone at the Hensley Corporation, and they led me in the right direction on what package I would need. So you probably would need to contact somebody, and I'll put the description and the link down below. I personally spoke with Terry, which is on the YouTube video, and I watched his YouTube videos, and I'll actually put his video down below as well. Terry is awesome. So anyways, so the package that I got came with these two ultimate tire chucks. Now, if you've seen these are basically they go between the tires, so it doesn't allow the RV to sway back and forth as you're walking. Or you can use the chucks. Well, Hensley provides these. Like I said, I don't know what package you're gonna get, but Hensley provides these. So basically they come two of them, one on each side. So you're just gonna put it in here. Take me a second to adjust. Put it between the tires like that. Just enough where it's snug. Hensley does provide this as well. So basically what you have here is the IC jack kits. Okay, so I could be wrong. It could be that it's under the description. It's actually called standard and IC jack kits. Assemble. I thought I would put this. This is number one. You need to put this in your vehicle. This vehicle came with a 2.5-inch receiver. Basically, I got a conversion. I went from 2.5 inches to 2 inches, and then this goes down. Hensley does provide this along with these clips. So this is the number one thing you have to do, is put this in your vehicle, and then put your pin, make sure everything's safe and sound. Once this is installed and you throw your lubricant on there, the only reason I throw the lubricant is in case when you're going in and out of campsites, this tends to stick a little bit because the metal's on metal, so you want to lubricate. And I like this stuff because it's clear. You're not messing with dirty grease when you're camping, and trust me, I've done it before and I didn't like it. So you're going to lubricate this, and then you're going to throw this main one right on like that. You have two, one on each side. You see how that does not go? Hensley gives you a special tool to use, and it's this big wrench. You might have to adjust these. These are not adjusted. These are adjusted already, but adjusted, they turn to loosen and opposite turn to tighten. So let's see. You just a nudge. You don't even have to make it too tight. So I'm just gonna nudge it. That might be one too tight, so I'm gonna loosen it just a little bit. Perfect. We're gonna do the other side. Perfect. Don't forget to put these clips. Goes over like that. Over like that. This is assembled. Let's move on to the RV. So now that we got the main hitch assembly and the OCLs are latched in with the security pins, once that's all set, you're gonna come here, and like I said, I installed this before I started this, so I really didn't feel like taking it off. So just remember, these three holes, just make sure it's facing forward on both sides, like that. You're gonna measure from the center of the hitch ball to here. 25 1/4, 25 1/2. I think they give you that 1/4 or 1/2 inch, give or take. So you're gonna assemble the 2 U-bolt frame brackets. One here, one here. Once you install the U-bolt brackets, go ahead and tighten it, get the screws, tighten them up. For now, these 2 screws right here, you're allowed to choose 2 holes. Me, it was easier for me to choose this one and this one. A lot of people choose this back one here, and there's another one, or you could choose the one over there. I chose these 2 because it was easier. So once your U-bolt, your bracket assembly and your U-bolts are screwed in, good to go, little hand tightened, you could actually tighten them now, but don't drill your holes. Once this is installed, we are going to be ready to back up the truck into the hitch. Let's talk about grease. Before you put your ball to the main hitch, this is going to be almost permanent until you take it off like I did. So basically, you're going to put a lot of grease on that, and that could be the old greasy stuff because nobody's going to ever get near it and touch it. Right above here, snap it in, and you're done for now. So let's go ahead and back that thing up. Let's make sure this is level. And I think we're good right there. So let's do it. Good? Yep. All right, now that we're on it, let's drop it. We're good. So that's that. So let's put a lock on it. I like putting a lock. I don't like putting the pin. And don't lose the key. You know what's gonna happen now that I said that, Richie? Don't lose the key. I'm definitely gonna make another key, and we're gonna keep it in your drawer, because now that I said that, that's locked. We're good. Let's move on to the next step. I'm putting a little grease on here because metal to metal needs to be greased. It's right here. Make sure this is facing backwards. Okay, Richie?
I think so. Yeah.
It's like I'm talking to you, you know? So, facing backwards, they give you this little lock thing, and this is where your Allen wrench is going to come in handy. 11, what is this, 11/16, Richie?
3/16.
3/16, 11/16, what am I thinking? So basically you have a 3/16 Allen wrench, and you're going to tighten it. Perfect. Let's go do the next one. Now that we're done with the other side, I got some grease. We'll put it here for this side. Remember, metal to metal does not go good. You'll hear the squeaking noises. Just like that. Make sure both ends are tightened. The Allen wrench is done for now. Change your gloves, get rid of this greasy stuff. So making sure that you set your torque bar to the appropriate pounds. Once you hear that little snap, that means it's good. So this side is good. I'm going to go torque wrench the other side. All right, so once you torque it to 45 foot-pounds, you're going to go ahead and drill your 2 holes where you think it's going to be easy. Like I said, I chose these screws that they provided, and I just basically just screwed them in both sides. So like I said, make sure that you are able to clip. Oh, I did that wrong, Richie. We got to redo the other side. So but you have this little tiny nail right there, which needs to be facing up, because when you close this, there needs to be a lock so it doesn't slide. So let's go ahead and install this first. There's your pin. Put your pin through. So they say you can put it in either of these 3 holes. You have to make sure that, let me just clip this in there so it's not falling back and forth. You have to make sure that it's like even with your trailer, or the top of your trailer here. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go with the top. I think I'm gonna go top. We'll put that right in there like that. Put the pin. That's done. I do want to say one thing. If you are having trouble putting your pins in, this pin or that, the front pin, this little thing right here with the screw, unscrew it. See how it's getting tighter and tighter and it won't move? So if it does not match your holes, just go ahead and unscrew it and you can just do it like that. I'm gonna go do the other side. Just make sure your nail is up and clipped in. We're not done yet. So we're ready to do this side. Here's your 2 pins and your clips. So like I said on the other side, make sure that this little, I don't know, you call it a nail or support, make sure that is forward. Put your pins in. Remember the other side I said I was going to choose the top? I am going to use the top on this side too. Can't see, my glasses are, I had to take my glasses off. Put the pin in, make sure it's secured. Okay. So now we have the spring bars. Make sure you grease these because, yeah, make sure you grease these. I'm gonna grease both at the same time this way.
Why? Because my truck's an extra foot?
So we have our spring bars installed. Once they snap in, you gotta make sure they don't fall, okay? So depending on your truck and your position, and like I said, always read directions, but mine is positioned 3 holes that are free. I know that I've watched a couple YouTube videos and they had 2 holes, but since mine is even with the bar, I'm gonna go ahead and use, keep 3 holes open. So once I install that, this should be sloppy like that, so don't worry. I'm gonna do the other side. Done. No hiccups, no problem. 1 step at a time, you can do it. I'm gonna show you how to tighten it now and making sure that this Hensley works the way it should work. All right, so this is a good time to make sure these are tightened, but these need to be equally spaced to make sure that everything's symmetric and ready to roll. So just double check all your pins, make sure all your pins are in. So making these 2 symmetrical, you might have to unloosen one and tighten the other. You go to the other side and tighten the other side. And you see how I just tighten that. So that's that. A little bit more here. And that's getting good right there. So when you want to tighten them, I hand tighten them. That sounds good. And then I go back and just do it once. And then make sure you slide this over, clip it in so it's not going nowhere. Same with this one. Hand tighten. I already did that. Flip it over. These 2 are done. So these right here should be sloppy. So before you release the tension off the hitch, tighten these up. Other side. Should be sloppy. Good, I'm gonna do the other side again. I'm gonna go back and forth until I feel we are good. One thing I didn't talk about was this little tool here. Hensley provides those wrenches, which is great. You could buy one of these. You read directions on the Hensley manual, you'll breeze right through this like I did. I wanna say this took us, would you say like 30 minutes, 40 minutes? But take your time, because the first time I did it took me 2 hours. I had to disassemble it for different reasons, and I reassembled it, and that's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna record a video for you guys. And I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know if you have any questions, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put my tank cover on. I'm gonna put the bungee on it, make sure it doesn't fly off. But we are good to go. Like I said, Hensley provides you with these tools and this extra bag of miscellaneous parts, just in case you're losing a part or something goes wrong. You can just go in your bag here and find them. Well, there you have it, a Hensley Hitch installed. It was very exciting to do it for the second time myself. It actually was easier for me to do it the second time. So one thing I want to touch base was, if you have any questions, and I'll put the link down below, their website, you can just go directly to them. That being said, I want to say thank you for joining me. I hope this video was helpful, because I'm trying to create these kind of videos to educate you guys, just like there was other videos out there that helped me do this as well. So subscribe if you have not, and I want to say thank you for all those subscribers that are subscribing right now, and thumbs up if you can, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for joining me.